On a superficial level, when most people talk about the Israeli right and left, they're defining these positions based on attitudes towards territory and Palestinians. If we take a surface view of Israel's linear political spectrum, we find that the right stereotypically cares about the land of Israel, but doesn't care for Arabs, while the left stereotypically cares about Arabs, but doesn't care about the land of Israel. The caricature of the right is to want to keep the territories won in 1967 under Israeli sovereignty, but does not feel any obligation to the Palestinians who live in these territories. The Israeli right largely relates to the Palestinians as a hostile enemy population. The left wants to protect the rights of Palestinians and claims the best way to ensure these rights would be for Israel to relinquish the territories to create a Palestinian state, despite the fact that these territories constitute the cradle of Jewish civilization. In its desire to help Palestinians achieve their rights, the Israeli left seems willing to betray Jewish history by surrendering the mountains where our national culture developed and where our ancestors struggled to return to for thousands of years. So, at least on the surface, the Israeli right and left each have one strong positive attribute and one strong negative attribute. What is called the political center in Israel has essentially taken the negatives of both the right and left. Like the right, the center views the Palestinians as an enemy population and feels no obligation towards improving their situation. And like the left, the center feels no responsibility to maintain the Jewish homeland, expressing a willingness to relinquish the territories as the best means of getting rid of unwanted Palestinians. But wouldn't a healthier approach be one that rejects the negative features of the right and left and instead unites the positive attributes of the respective positions? Why not create a political alternative that champions authentic Jewish aspirations while simultaneously fighting to protect the rights of Palestinians and other minority groups? The truth is that such an approach would be so much more than a mere center, but would actually transcend the linear political spectrum by expressing what's true and just in both the rightist and leftist caricatures. Only a vision equally committed to Jewish national aspirations and Hebrew standards of social justice can successfully advance the story of our people to the next stage.
Vote for the Vision Movement, slate number 5 at zionistelection.org, and learn more about the Vision Movement at visionmovement.org.